Today with Matt Chatfield, the founder of the Cornwall Project.
I'm going to have my own guaranteed market. I'm never going to let someone else dictate my price. I don't know how it happened, really. Like, somebody inside me was like, I made this promise to Dan, and I'm like, I've got to make this happen. You're almost running on, I suppose, instinct, really. Like, and it was the same thing for my granddad. It was, suddenly the supermarkets came and they wanted really high protein animals that had no fat, because that's how they're going to make money. So suddenly the UK, you know, we had all these beautiful native breeds of animals like the North Devon. And I talked to vegans and I talked to environmentalists. I think I've probably come up with the farming system that can answer all those questions. And I literally kill 20 sentient beings per acre per year. I fatten 20 sheep per acre per year. So I fatten about 600 sheep on about 30 acres of pasturing. If you want me to grow veg, I'm going to have to plough that field. And when I plough that, I'm probably going to kill 10,000 sentient beings. I'm going to kill shrews. The buzzards won't be able to feed the, you know. And then I said, if you want me to grow potatoes, for at least 3 or 4 years, hardly anything's going to live on that field. So not only am I killing everything when I start with, I'm ruining the ecosystem for the rest of it. But if I just keep on killing my 20 sentient beings, and I'm giving them a good retirement, then I've created an ecosystem for literally tens of thousands of sentient beings. And like they don't really come and debate me now, because all the flavour's in the meat already, because they've done all their walking. What I'm now trying to do is get incredible flavour on that fat. Like, I want animals as thin as I can get, so then I can add totally new fat. And when you dry age, that fat permeates into, if you do it properly, it permeates into the meat. So it's so important. I would say every single plant in that wood is communicating underneath the soil with a mycelial network. Like, but if you've got a whole mycelial network in a whole wood that's been there for at least 300 years, the stuff that it's doing under the soil, the stuff it's extracting, you can see the vibrancy in plant. I think we do need to start measuring, like, you know, the nutrient levels and things, but you can see when a plant is firing, it's luminescent, it's just bright green, and everything in my wood all the time is bright green. I know that I can guarantee that I can make an income from my sheep, and it's, you know, I've only just scratched the surface of what's, you know, where I can take this. But I then also think I want to introduce cows into my system, and I think I'll introduce chickens, you know, like, and what I really want to move towards is like multi-story growing within woodlands. I think that's where that's where we can produce huge amounts of food. At any one time, about 1 to 2% of the population are vegan. The vegan did their own research 6 years ago. They never talk about it, but they did their own research, and it shows that 84% of vegans give up after 1 year. And I did some rough sums. So at any one time, so 1% of the population, say the population of the UK is 60 million, there's probably 1 million vegans at any one time. A year later, about, 840,000 of those will be ex-vegans. So I reckon there's probably in the UK now about 10 million ex-vegans. I think those people are wonderful. They obviously care about the planet. They do care about sentient beings.